Yeah, it's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I'll be breaking down Christos Giagos versus Arman Tsarukyan. Really awesome fight right here. I love the fight. This is gonna be a really good showcase for Arman Tsarukyan. I think he has an opportunity to really show and show out. I don't think Christos Giagos is on his level, but I think it's a good opportunity for him to show his skills and show what he's about and develop. I don't know if he's, for me, here's how I look at it. He's 24 years old, really young. I would not like him fighting those top 15 guys just yet. I think he's not ready for those guys. Maybe he could beat Thiago Moises or some other guys, but honestly, and some people might think I'm crazy. I think in a 3-rounder, I think Kevin Lee can beat him. I know Kevin just lost his last fight to D-Rod, but we all know Kevin's probably one of the bigger lightweights of all time. When you really think about it, Kevin's huge, right? He's humongous, right? So, and his reach and all that, I think he still would give problems to Arman Tsarukyan in a 3-rounder, obviously. Maybe, in the future, maybe Arman could figure him out and maybe just break him. But I don't know if he's ready yet. But if we, look at the rankings, I think Arman is newly ranked. He is ranked number 15, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, or actually, let me check again. Let me refresh it. It's taking forever. Oh, number 14. My bad. Number 14, Arman Tsarukyan. Yeah. So and yeah, he's a good fighter. He's only lost to Islam Makhachev via split decision. Super close fight. Probably one of the more entertaining grappling fights you'll see. And that's the thing. Here's my thing. I talk to people and I tell them I love watching high level wrestling. But when I watch, I guess we'll call it guys humping on each other, I'm kind of I wrestled before. Anyone that knows it, in America or in Cali, it might be a little different in different states, but you go to a wrestling tournament 6:00 in the morning, you do the weigh-ins, right? You gotta wait 2 hours. You're there all day, right? Damn near you're there for all day, 6 to 8, maybe. Sometimes I remember my first JV tournament, was it 8th grade? Yeah, 8th grade in middle school. I was there all day, blood. I was there all day, and it's boring, and you don't see a lot of high level wrestling. Sometimes you do, maybe at the finals, right? When they're fighting for when they're wrestling for gold, and you see a lot of awesome scrambles, but it's a lot of bad wrestling. A lot of kids, their first time wrestling, so it's bad. So I'm kind of used to watching bad wrestling, so I can take it, right? I did it for a long time. I can take it. You know what I'm saying? But Christos Giagos and Arman Tsarukyan, I don't think it's going to be like that. But I understand when I do talk to people and they tell me blood, I get it, but I don't like that kind of hump boy wrestling, that gay shit. And for me as a wrestler, a lot of people, and I make fun of wrestling too, because I have a sense of humor. I'm not a fucking uptight hoe about it like some of these other people on the fucking Twitter or Instagram that get really mad about it. I can laugh. I can laugh when people say, "Oh, hump boy shit," or other stuff. I get it. That's life. Gotta take the jokes. But I don't think Arman Tsarukyan has that in his blood. I think you watch him compete and wrestle, it's fucking fun. He knows how to wrestle. He knows how to go for trips. He knows how to slam. He has entertaining wrestling, and I don't think it's going to be one of these. Christos Giagos is a good grappler too, and I think Christos Giagos, actually, if I'm mistaken, I might be true, because I follow Stanford MMA on the gram, and I also follow AKA. He's training. I think I saw him on the IG in Stanford training. I don't know. And last guy he fought, Soriano. Yeah, he's a staple in Stanford MMA, Black Zillions, fucking Hard Knocks, whatever you want to call them, blood. They want to change their name 24/7, man. No one like AKA. I know I say that every day, but you ain't never seen AKA change their name 3 times. I'm just saying. But but it is what it is. I think this is an awesome fight. I really do. I think Christos Giagos is not trash. He's a good fighter. He's fought high-level competition. He's fought Charles Oliveira. He's fought Gilbert Burns. His last victory was really impressive. I mean, I thought Sean was going to get him. I thought he was gonna get him that day. But I think he's just fighting a different level of competition. But if we look at the stats, I know I went on a big tirade about a bunch of nothing. But we look at the stats. Christos Giagos, 19-8, fights out of California. I don't know. He might be fighting out of Florida. I might be wrong, but I saw it on my. It looked like him when I saw it on IG. Age 31, a height of 5'10", a reach 71, and formerly he was training at the Black House MMA. Arman Tsarukyan, 16-2, awesome record right there. Age 24, a height of 5'7", and a reach of 72.5. So he does have the reach advantage. But yeah, I mean, can Arman get the sub? Maybe. You know, Giagos was subbed by Oliveira, I think, in his last fight. Yeah. And he lost to Drakkar close, which isn't a good thing. I don't have a lot of respect for Drakkar after some of the stunts he's been pulling. But yeah, you know, I've seen a lot of guys, you know, have a lot of, you know, prop bets for, you know, Arman by sub. I don't know if I see that. Here's how I see it. Like, is Matt Frivola that much better than Giagos? I don't know. Davi Ramos, I mean, elite jiu-jitsu, right? And Olivier Ben Mercier, really good on the ground, you know. So I don't know if he can really submit Giagos. I'm not sure about that. He could, like, I'm not saying he can't, but I don't think he's gonna submit him. I think Arman should get he should get the victory. I think he'll just out wrestle him. I think he'll get the takedowns he needs. Now Giagos, he can. He's not a punk. This is the lightweight division, man. These guys, they're neck and neck. That's how fucking much of a Shark Tank of this division. Anybody can beat anybody. Like, I'm not saying Giagos can do it. Like, you know, out of 10, he has 1. Like, I give him 1 out of 10. But it can happen. It can happen. He can maybe get a sub. He can maybe get a knockout. I know a lot of guys, even one of my boys, they not fucking with Arman, right? And they think he's kind of weak. I don't know if here's my thing. Arman, I don't see I gotta watch my words. I don't want to piss people off. I don't see necessarily champion, but he's a good fighter. He's complete. That's what I see. Very well rounded. Trains at a Tiger Muay Thai. He used to, I think. I don't know if he trains there right now, but because like COVID and shit. But he's good. He's a good fighter, and that's a great gym. And but in terms of it, I think he should beat Giagos. But in terms of what's next for him, if he does get it win, maybe he should fight the winner, Rydell Fiziev. I think Diego Ferreira is fighting someone. Gillespie would be awesome. I'd love to see that, but I think Gregor beats him. And also, we got to talk about, you know, one of the biggest cats in the bag or whatever, elephant in the room, is that the Hooker fight. You know, he totally bitched out, and I'm sorry. He was talking all that shit. And, hey, I don't like, hey, y'all know Hooker, my boy. He did all that talking, and you had a real opportunity to fight Hooker, and you bitched out, my guy. You bitched out. And you did all that talking, and Nasrat took your spot. This just tells me, I don't know who in his camp doesn't think he's ready for top 15 guys. You know, he's fighting Giagos. You could have fought Hooker, blood. Like you can't tell me Hooker willing to fight this guy. If Hooker's willing to fight Nasrat, like, I don't see Nasrat got knocked out, right? But besides that, like, Nasrat was a legit, like, prospect, right? Nasrat's close to getting ranked, you know, and he's fighting a ranked fighter. So I don't see the big difference between, you know, Nasrat and Arman. And they were going to fight each other, and that was 50-50 to me. I could have seen Nasrat beating him. But, yeah, exactly. He did all that talking blood, and, yeah. But, I mean, this is very, very, you know, low reward, high risk sometimes. I shouldn't even say high risk. It's basically low risk and low reward to me. It's a good fight for him. He gets to showcase what he can do. I think it's going to go the full 15. I'd like to see it go the full 15, see what he has. But he's not going to get praised. And I don't think he's going to move up in any spot in the rankings. But kid's good. Kid's good. I will admit that. The kid has some talent. He's a good wrestler, good striker. And, yeah, I think if he keeps going, maybe he might be on pace of what people think he is. But I don't think he's there yet. But, hey, he can prove me wrong. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do got Arman Tsarukyan by decision, and it is what it is. Love y'all, and goodbye. I think he's locker than, or it's out of him or Montel Jackson. I would say I'd say Montel Jackson's probably lock of the night. Actually, I don't know. Let me look at the card again. Might be someone else on there. Maybe Hannah Goldie. I don't know. because she's fighting Emily Whitmire. But it's Montel. It's Montel Jackson. I think it's Montel Jackson. But besides that, since we're over all that nonsense, Arman Tsarukyan by decision. Probably what 30. I don't know, 20. 30-27. I'll go with 30-27. I think one of those rounds might be close, but I think 30-27. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go follow me on my Instagram. Go follow me on my Twitter. All those links will be down below in the description box. It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and I'm out of here. Love y'all and goodbye.